Hey everybody, guess what I'm doing? I'm packing because I'm moving out of the apartment. Place is a mess right now. A lot of boxes and all that. A lot of clothes. I realized that I have a lot of clothes and a fair amount of linens. And I could, get some boxes, I suppose, but I discovered something the other day at my local Dollarama for $2. These things, what are they? They're storage bags in which you can suck out all the air from here and reduce the size by almost 300%. There we go. Focus for me there, buddy. All right, so when we come back, I'll show you how it's done. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. It's oddly satisfying, as you will see. Okay, so anyway, the bag is deployed, and to give you an idea how big it is, so I have a double seal here, put everything in there. Now, a lot of these bags may smell like plastic. This one, for some reason, smells a little bit like peanut butter for some reason. So what I do, in order to keep everything fresh, is that I put a sheet of fabric softener. In this case, this is Bounce, but you can use any brand. It'll work just fine, and the best way to do it is to put it at the extreme back right here. So when you suck the air out, it travels through the entire stuff here. So I'm going to have to put the camera down and put all the clothes in, and that'll be that. You'll see it in action. The one disadvantage to this type of storage, of course, is that when you suck the air out, it does get stuff a little wrinkly. It's a good idea. It's a good idea to fold stuff. Roll it up if you want to. In this case, I think I'm just going to keep it at a regular fold like this. This bag should be fairly full, actually. And got to fold a couple of sheets there, but it's shirts there and towels, everything in there. There's linens, towels, clothing. I got so much clothing, I don't know what to do with it, but I already went through it and. Well, wow. Anyway, can't believe I have that much stuff. I mean, the apartment I'm in, none of the furniture in here is mine, except, of course, the instruments there and my computer chair. Everything else, though, like furniture, like this kind of stuff. Oh, I got to repair that, by the way. Just knocked out there, so it's easy. But it's mostly personal effects and really accumulated a lot in the past 2 years. Anyway, should be fun. All right, that's about as much as this thing can take. Still got to be able to close this. And how we close this? Well, we got a little tool that. Oh, there we go. Got a little tool that goes with it. That goes across here. Let's see if I can one-hand this without dropping anything. Let's put that on there. Now, of course, I need to line up the opening to this, just so I can do it. Let's see. I'm going to have to put it down. I can't one-hand this. So here we are. It's nice and sealed. I triple press down on it, make sure that there's no kinks, because otherwise it would defeat the purpose of this seal here. This double or triple seal or whatever it is works great. You don't necessarily need that little gray thing that I showed you earlier. Oh, there it is. It's always good to have it handy, just in case you need to close it again or make another quick pass. But to open this, you basically have to, do it here. You can't use this. This is just to close it. So anyway, yeah. I mean, even as a bag like this, it's pretty compact. But watch this. Now, one thing of note about this, I'm using a Dirt Devil with the small hose, is that this receptacle here, there's a big version here, and then you can use different sizes. Gotta make sure this is as tight as possible. And I made the mistake with this one here, with this particular hose here, because I was taking the big one off when all I had to do was just take the small one off. and it has a stopper in there that actually helps seal. And what I did is that I took the big one off here and I put the hose on it, and well, the little stopper inside ended up going into the vacuum cleaner. And ever since then, there's been a slow leak with these bags, but with this bag. I did the mistake only once, but you know, I just have to suck the air out every now and then. It's a very slow leak. And plus, everything is inside a pouch. And what's nice about these is that it's a pretty durable plastic, and keeps out, you know, moisture, mildew, everything. They got different sizes at Dollarama. This one, $2. It's a pretty huge bag. But here we go. Check this out. You know, start the vacuum. You're not going to hear me. You're just going to hear the vacuum. Watch this. This thing can keep going and going. It's still shrinking. It's not quite a third of its size, but it's pretty wild. Of course, I'm going to have to be very quick about putting that cap back on. Okay. There we go. Check it out. Alright, shut this off. Check it out. Much smaller. Of course, it feels a lot denser. That's the disadvantage, of course, using this type of method, is that you can... your stuff will probably get rippled a lot. It'll get fripé, as we say in French. And end up gonna need to iron stuff. But, you know, you just do a tumble in the dryer and it'll be fine. And, I mean, this is only going to be staying in these bags for a handful of days. A lot of this stuff I'm going to unpack. It's so much easier. Because then, you know, I don't have to worry about it getting dirty. Don't have to use padding or anything like that. Actually, I can probably use these as padding for some of my boxes. I've got two others like this, all stacked on top of another. And they're easy to transport, actually. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I've got probably about 40 pounds of clothes right here. And it's pretty compact. Once again, these bags are very durable, and they're reusable too. You want to just redo it. I mean, you just have to, you know, open it here, and it's going to go. Of course, your clothes aren't going to poof back up, but that's going to take some doing. But yeah, pretty neat, huh?